Hey guys, welcome back. We are putting the heads on Chevy today. I have them all rebuilt, all painted up. All we gotta do is rip the tape off and they are good to go. Brand new seals, brand new used valves that are relapped and seated and all that good stuff, and brand new head bolts as well. So we're gonna throw those on. These already have sealant on them, but we're gonna put sealant on them anyways because I don't trust it. It's probably fine, but we're gonna put just a dab of sealant on each bolt anyways. It says you only have to put it on the ones that go through the water jacket, but in the past I've just put them on all of them. I haven't had any problems doing it that way, so we're gonna do it that way again. And when we torque them, you can look up the torque order and all that good stuff, but basically you want to work from the center out. Imagine it like a piece of tape where you put, you know, the outside of the tape on, and then you get this bubble in here, and then you have a crease. So the same kind of concept applies to the head, where if you start from the outside, then you have a gap in the middle and it's not actually going to seat right. So you work from the middle out. And I will try and get that on video. I remembered my camera today, so here we go.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day.
Okay guys, what you just saw was I was adjusting the valves without it running, and I prefer to do it with it running, but in order to do it with it running you do have to have, you know, it kind of generally set. So what you do is you run through the firing order 1 8 4 3 6 5 7 2, and you start off either on the intake or exhaust, it really doesn't matter, but start off. So this is your exhaust on number 1 and this is your intake. So you start off, if you're going to do the exhaust first, okay, you start off with your intake all the way down, which means this rod's going to come up, and then when it stops coming up, that means your exhaust should be all the way closed. Okay, and then you can adjust your exhaust, and then you run through it just like that and do all of your exhausts, and then you go back through and do the same thing but opposite with your intake. So that means you wait until this one gets all the way to the top and stops, and that means your intake should be all the way closed because your exhaust is going to be all the way open. And then you adjust your intake, and like I said, you do that all the way through. Some of you may have noticed I had to cycle through a couple of times because I skipped 4 and 3. I went 1, 8, and then I jumped to 6, and I was really confused for a minute, but I jumped to 6 and then I did 5. So yeah, that's why I had to go back through a little bit more, and it took me a little bit longer. There's also ways to, like, if you do all the math and think about it, or possibly look it up, I don't know, some of the valves you can adjust more than one at the same time. I just don't do it that way. I just do them one at a time. But it's quicker if you do it multiple at a time. You just have to know which ones. And I know that if I do it 1, 8, 4, 3, 6, 5, 7, 2, that it's going to be right. So I just do it that way. Yeah, there you go. So now that those are adjusted, the intake that was on this truck, I'm not putting back on. I'm going to pull one off of a Suburban that's up there on the hill because it doesn't have 30 years of grime and dirt and stuff on it because it was just put in before the motor blew up. So I'm going to go grab that. I'm probably not going to put it on video, and we're going to put that on, and then it should be going back together.
I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Alright guys, I know you missed out on a lot of stuff. My camera died and it was late. It was like 2 a.m. when I left last night. And this morning basically all I had to do was set the timing officially and fire it up. But as you can see, it's all together, and it runs pretty darn good, aside from the fact that it's still smoking. So we got pretty good oil pressure there. And as you see, it didn't crank real hard, didn't fire up real weird or anything like that. But we've still got a little bit of smoke coming out the tailpipe. It's not doing it right now, but after it runs for a minute, it starts to smoke, and I don't know whether it's the bottom end or whether it's all that buildup from before. It's all in the exhaust that's residual, because there was a lot in there. And so it would make sense that it's got to get nice and warm in there before it starts blowing it out. But it also could be the bottom end. So we're gonna leave it the way it is for now. I've got another bottom end I can put in it. It just kind of sucks because then I did a lot of that work I just did for nothing, or not for nothing, but you know, I have to backtrack a little bit. But it runs, and it runs pretty good. It sounds pretty good. I still need to do brakes, still need to mess with some exhaust stuff, need to clean it. Got some body cancer that's gonna get taken care of. But that, getting it running drivable was stage one. Here, I'll take you guys on a little journey down the road in it. Sorry, it's full of crap and dirty. I don't know if you can see that smoke out the window, but you can kind of see it. Pedal goes all the way to the floor, so I have basically no brakes. But it doesn't die when I shift it into gear anymore. It actually doesn't even sound like it's gonna die when I shift gears anymore, which is a huge improvement. And it's idle smooth. I mean, listen to that. That sounds pretty darn good to me. Up this hill no problem. I could barely do that before. So I would say stage one is a success. Thanks for watching.